Welcome back, one and all, to Shadowrun Returns. Deadman Switch. I'm the Arcane Rogue, and let's continue our adventure. Last time, we cornered the Emerald City Ripper in Mercy Mental Hospital. Now, we're going to end him. I hope. And we didn't get healed in between, so let's go ahead and use a medkit on ourselves. Just to take care of business. Dr. Holmes, another intercom crackles at your elbow. One solid blow would offer a few moments of blessed silence, but this is also a rare chance to get a word in on the good doctor, who greets you with more of his chittering laughter. You are a persistent one. A fine specimen indeed. How much longer are you gonna hide, Doc? Hide? Nothing of the sort. I'm simply an observation, and what I have next in store should prove most illuminating. Jetzel! Subdue them! Surgeon. Hired mage. Shannon can summon something. Not enough AP. Well, let's fix that. She doesn't have enough AP to cast that either. Well, fine. Monty. Get in there, get undercover. There's Pietzel. Oh, doesn't he look like a friendly chap? Pietzel. Pietzel? Heitzel? I don't know. He looks like a really friendly guy. We'll just go ahead and move Marcus over here. Let's get him over those ley lines as quick as we can. And I guess we'll move Shannon over here. You know, cluster everybody up. Make them easy fodder for area of effect spells or grenades. Yeah, that sounds great. Oh, and he buffs the horrid monstrosity. Alright. Nice. Well done, Hex. Okay. Shannon, can you summon? You can! Pestilencia. You can fight this guy! Monty. This dude has 100 HP. And something tells me he hits like a Mack truck, so I don't really want to be in... Ugh. We're getting messed up. Okay. Really? Your line of sight is still blocked? Okay. That was silly. I should have used Firebolt or something. Okay. Can Hex move to... She can move here. Alright, let's see here. Kneecapper. Good, that reduced his AP. Move over to here. Give our summon some AP. There's the doctor. Alright, we've defeated that. Marcus, get over here. Fight Mage with Mage. Hex, go ahead and take cover here. Shannon, you are wounded. Let's get you back here. Monty. Thank you. I should have followed my own advice and geeked the mage. We're just gonna banish the spirit because it's paralyzed? What? You're a mage. You're a mage. You also walked into shotgun range. Kneecap him. I think between me and Monty, we ought to be able to keep this guy locked down. No, I don't need to kneecap him again. Marcus? Just go ahead and pop behind cover there. Fine. Switch to my pistol. Nope. Take that. Holmes drops to the ground, but the light in his eyes is fading fast. But something keeps the shriveled husk of his soul stuck to this mortal coil for a few moments more. This is a place of broken things. I remake them. She asked me to remake her. He manages one more laugh, his glazed eyes rolling toward a workbench across the way. She was playing both of us. Cool, we get a bonus action point. Then, with a final bloody whimper, the Emerald City Ripper breathes his last. Holmes's workbench falls somewhere between corner slab and medieval torture device. It is decorated in many colors of death and littered with the instruments of that trade. To one side, there is a leather-bound journal stuffed with uneven pages. The other is a pocket secretary, its small screen still glowing. Beneath the bench is a rolled sheaf of papers held closed with a tied length of surgical tubing. Well, let's investigate the workspace. The bench has clearly played host to numerous bodies over its lifetime. It includes limb restraints as well as skeletal traction mechanisms. At this table, Holmes likely dismembered bodies or quite possibly put them back together. The tackiness of the blood suggests it has been used relatively recently. Let's skim the journal. Leafing through the pages, you find a few intelligible entries. Holmes may not have been a real doctor, but his handwriting certainly fits the stereotype. Stuffed in the last few pages is a copy of a disinterment order from a local cemetery with the grave's occupant marked as Melinda Watts. Sam's mom? Or was the person we met who was claiming to be Jessica? Look at the pocket secretary. Holmes is still logged in, granting you access to his currently loaded files. Prominent among them is a hospital report from a donor program. It lists the organs beside the names and vital statistics of the recipients. Your eye catches Sam Watt's name beside the entry for liver. Also on the list are the Ripper's other known victims, along with several others who may have shared in the same fate. There is a large sum of Nuyen which can easily be transferred to our account. 4,500, baby! Examine the rolled sheet of paper. Unfurling the large sheet of paper, you discover a diagram of the human female form rendered to an impressive level of detail. It appears to be the blueprint for making Holmes's very own monster. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else to loot, because, you know, that's who I am. It would appear not, as these doors do not open. Okay. Howdy. Bunraku. What is a Bunraku? His chip slot is still fresh, the open wound pink and wet and lurid. His voice drips innuendo, but his eyes say nobody's home. Well, hello there. Did you come to play? I'm not in the mood for games. Oh, don't mind him. I'm more to your liking. Let me take care of you. By your name. She's assembled in a standard config. Face of a schoolgirl, body of a stripper. You'd need some thick beer goggles to miss the work she's had done. Oh. That's sad. Persona fixed chip wiper. Can I erase the program? His eyes focus and his hand raises slowly to touch his head wound. The fingers come away wet and sticky. Panic twitches at the corners of his mouth as he surveys the room. First you, then the girl, then down to his own body, which is no longer his. Sweet Jesus, what did he do? What am I? He begins weeping, his body racked in great, inconsolable, heaving sobs. Well, we've ruined that man's life. Bye! Listen, Hex doesn't know about computers. All this technology stuff. Alright? As you approach the exit, you realize that Shannon lingers quite a few steps behind. Looking back, you can see that she is half-turned, looking pensively toward the horror show of Holmes's lab. Finally feeling your eyes on her, she faces you and raises her head in a proud, almost defiant manner. We have done much good here tonight. We have removed 2 vile creatures from this world, and so ended a growing shadow they cast upon the city. Our paths crossed and joined, and we did this thing together, but now here our paths must divide. I could sure use your help with what's coming. And I'm sure I could use your help with what I must do next. A distant cry of pain echoes from somewhere above. The young shaman pauses to listen to the tortured sound. There is still more work to be done for both of us, but what must be done differs for each of us. I came here to find justice for my brother, and that has been done. His spirit can now rest. But there are other victims of the Ripper, both alive and dead, who still struggle to be at peace. Many of them are here in this place, filling the halls with their torment. I cannot leave them behind. But the spirits have something else in store for you, a different path. You must finish what you've begun. You must confront the first evil that fostered the one we have just ended. No way I can change your mind? I'm afraid not, but thank you. Because of you, my brother's killer has met swift justice, and justice of the only sort such a man as Holmes deserved. Death. I will now set to the task of healing those he has left behind. For every madman we faced here tonight, there are a dozen innocent souls crying out in need. The spirits of the departed will also need help in passing, or else I fear they may become like those we met in the hangar. They all deserve my help. And what about Lone Star? They can't be far behind. When they enter that room back there, they will have no thoughts other than thoughts of promotion. With the Ripper in hand, my brother will be forgotten along with all the other victims, but so too will I. They will not be a problem. Whether that is true or not, Shannon's confidence and very presence seem capable of making it true. Good luck to you, Hexadecimal. I hope you can find the same justice for your friend that I have found for my brother. Thank you, Shannon. No. Give me my stuff back. Give me my stuff. Seriously? I can't take my stuff back? Maybe I'll get it back automatically. Yes, let's go. Loose ends. The ride back to the Seamstresses Union is quiet compared to the pandemonium left behind at Mercy Mental. Lone Star Squad cars pass you on the road, sirens blaring, no doubt in response to the aftermath of your showdown with the late Dr. Henry Holmes. The Emerald City Ripper, the man who violently repossessed the internal organs of Sam and Jessica's mother, Melinda Watts. And although the killer is dead and his grip on the city is broken, it's clear he wasn't working alone. There are loose ends aching to be tied. The taxi turns onto Redmond Way, cruising past now familiar landmarks until the Seamstresses Union, in all its decadent, seedy glory, materializes between swipes of its overworked windshield wipers. Time to evaluate your next move. The Union is quiet this afternoon. The salarymen and wage slaves haven't migrated from the nearby offices and suburbs to dabble in the exotic yet. One moment, viewers. Okay. Let's go talk with Johnny Clean, apparently. There she is! Johnny Clean is talking with Cherry Bomb and Mrs. Kubota when you walk up. We were just talking about you, Hexadecimal. And the Emerald City Ripper. Ironic that you tracked a serial killer to a mental hospital. Johnny Clean told us where you were going, Ome. We've been waiting for you to return. I thought you knew better than that, Johnny. You're right. I should have kept my mouth shut. I should know better. It's just that we have a personal stake in the Ripper murders. We each have our reasons for wanting the killer found. Sam was a regular here, and his loss has been felt regardless of his shortcomings. The whole sprawl has been shaken by these killings as well. The randomness of them. No one knows if they will be next, or what the killer might take from them. I admit that the killings have hampered business as well. I am sorry, but it is true. It does not help that Sam's body was found down the street from here. Even my regular customers have been loath to venture out with a killer on loose. Now tell us, Ome, did you find the person responsible for the Ripper murders? The person responsible? No. The killer? Yes. I don't understand. Are you saying the killer wasn't responsible for his own actions? This sounds more complicated than I suspected. Oh yeah, the whole thing was a Frankenstein job. The Ripper was harvesting body parts to reassemble Sam's mother, Melinda. All the victims had transplanted organs. Her organs. And the Ripper was taking them back. The three are silent as the news sinks in. So, Sam had an organ transplanted from his mother, and then the Ripper killed Sam and all those other people just to reassemble Sam's mother? That's about the size of it, yeah. I sense a cause and effectiveness. Coyote and Jake Armitage just left here to attend Sam's funeral. I am told there will be a reinterment ceremony for his mother as well. His sister invited me to the funeral and the reinterment when I met her here. Think his sister Jessica had something to do with it? Hang on, I saw Sam's sister when she was here the other day. She was as corp as they come. But I can't imagine a lady like that behind a series of murders. Gotta be something else going on. It is clear that you must go to the funeral and talk with Jessica Watts, Hexadecimal. And I need to pay my respects to Sam. Of course. Mrs. Kubota raises her hand and the conversation stops. Wait. Before you go, there is one thing you did not tell us, Hexadecimal. Where is the Emerald City Ripper now? Decomposing. She nods in satisfaction. That is good. Next time on Let's Play Shadowrun Returns, we go to Sam's funeral, and we talk with Jessica again. Is Jessica Melinda? Is Melinda actually dead? All these questions and more might be answered. If you like this video, please make sure to let me know by hitting that like button. Leave a comment, let me know what you think. Until next time, I'm the Arcane Rogue, and as always, I hope you have a wonderful day.